Problem number 1. So what is the question? If a person is on life support machine and he is totally unconscious, there are no chances of recovery, then in such condition whether the machine should go on or turn it off. अगर person life support machine पे है और वो totally unconscious है, recovery के कोई chances नहीं, तो क्या life support machine को बंद कर देना चाहिए या वो carry on रहे? Now keep in mind that healthy life depends upon different functions of the organs present in the body. Now there are different types of life support machine. The best example is of ventilator through which the patient can breathe artificially. Then dialysis is also an example of life support machine. Through life support machine, the biggest advantage is that there is not only hope and solution for the family, but there is also hope and solution for the physicians as well. Now, if we remove the patient from the life support machine, then it is considered to be morally, ethically wrong, as it allows the patient to die without his or her consent. अगर हम पेशेंट को लाइफ सपोर्ट मशीन से हटाना चाहते हैं तो इट इज़ बेटर टू टेक कंसेंट फ्रॉम द गार्डियन एंड देन रिमूव द पेशेंट फ्रॉम द लाइफ सपोर्ट मशीन. In America, if the brain of the patient is alive, then the patient is considered to be alive, and in such conditions life support machine cannot be switched off. Now, for making such decisions by the guardians कि क्या life support machine carry on होनी चाहिए या इसको switch off होना चाहिए जबकि life की कोई chances नहीं, इस condition में decision balance form में होना चाहिए. According to Western society, there are 4 factors that are influential in ethical thinking. One is the pluralist. Second one is the Christian society. Third one is postmodernism, and the fourth influential factor are the rights of the human beings. So let's discuss these factors one by one. First, let's take an example of pluralist. Pluralist is actually a religious or philosophical framework. It revolves around the religion and around the philosophy. People take their point of view from the religious scholars and from the philosophers and they adopt them in their daily life. So this is the factor by which individual don't take the decision by him or herself, but they are dependent on others for the decision. So here decision is on another person, and what an individual wants, it is nothing there. The second influential factor is the post-Christian. According to sociological studies, it is actually a combination of spirituality and of Christian faith. Now, most of the people, especially in modern society today, they consider church as an irrelevant place. But even today in England, people ask from the bishops about their problems and bishops solve their problems and they are dependent upon their decisions. The third influential factor is the postmodernism. This is actually a patchwork of philosophy and it takes recognizable shape in 1970s. This factor actually denies the universal value. It is actually dependent upon the scientific knowledge and they bring everything which is in science according to social context. Now keep in mind that the evidence of postmodernism actually lies in different parts of the society. The best example is of media. People think as they are influenced by the media, as they are influenced by the postmodernism. So they don't accept scientific conclusions. They first bring the scientific information into their social context and then they give their decisions. And they don't depend that how this is reached to an end, how the validity by which they reached is problematic. Now, the fourth and the last influential factor in Western society is the right. This is the most important factor, but this is not a new idea. Everything that revolves around the decision is the liberty, equality, and the rights. But keep in mind that we cannot take right as alone. Right always consider in combination with responsibility. So right goes with responsibility. अगर हम right को अकेले pursue करेंगे, then keep in mind that it can interfere with other rights. It can interfere with other person's decision. So अगर आपने decision लेना है मुश्किल conditions में, you have to consider all these four factors.